keep your eyes open.
We got the upper hand.
Okay, that should hopefully get rid of all but one of them. And since we did a lot through that other timeline, I think we're over leveled for this timeline.
That ought to do it.
Alright, let's see if there's anything else in here.
Yes.
Clear these guys out.
Here we go.
Aw, we didn't kill them all. So this, so we can heal up.
Make way!
And there they go.
Did you really think you could beat me?
I'm glad you're here, Stocke.
Alright, so I gotta pull one of these all the way over to here. Heavy mail. Rainy, being our seemingly most paper-thin party member, tends to get that.
I'll protect you.
Yes.
Damn it.
Come on. Let me have a go.
Oh, this game's gonna have the Final Fantasy 1 problem, though. Where if you kill something, it doesn't auto-target to the next one. Because of the way the grid system works.
Make way.
We did it, Stocke!
And to level up. Oh. That was
Don't let up.
stupid.
Make way! Ha!
Ha! Hut!
Yeah! Yeah!
I think at
was
next
pretty
save
useful,
point,
right?
we'll probably heal ourselves up.
Let's do this.
Let's back this all up. Let's have you start with herbal teaing yourself. Okay, that's silly. She's gonna have the MP.
Now!
I really wish they'd do their support things at the end so they can take advantage of all this.
Yeah! Too simple.
Okay. Try something here. I'll come up and try and blow up that stone down there if I don't need any more barrels for this part of the map.
Hey, Captain? We've been all over this mine and haven't run into anything but goblins. Are Granorg's forces really here?
Yeah, I don't think there's been any mistake.
Okay.
What's with the sulking? Well, you seem to have a lot more pep when we left Alistel.
Oh, no. It's just, I feel a little let down. I thought transferring to the normal army would mean I'd see some action in a huge battle. Instead, I'm tromping around in a half-collapsed mine. I guess I never thought I'd be in a place like this again.
Again? Have you been on a mission like this before?
Rainy.
Quiet. I hear something. You do? I don't hear any. Whoa! What the?
Ah!
Damn. It's a cave-in.
How can you be so calm? Get moving! Don't just stand there!
Damn it. This won't be easy to move.
Hey! Are you guys okay? Yell if you can hear me! Yes. Any injuries? Sir. Captain! Link up with the detachment we left at the entrance! Captain. We'll keep going and search for the enemy. Once you meet up with the others, do something about this passage so we can all regroup later. Yes, sir. Hey!
I thought I was dead this time for sure.
This time.
Rainy.
Never mind. I just got a little freaked out.
Looks like we won't be able to get out for a while. Keel, you okay?
I'm fine, Captain.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Now that the tunnel is blocked, the enemy can't pass through to Alistel's side anymore. And the tunnel from here leads straight ahead. There's only one place they could be, really.
Where'd all this come from, Keel? You seem to really know your way around this place.
I actually used to work in a mine. Plus, I've been to Alma Mine before, so I know more or less how it's laid out.
That would explain it. I guess you can't judge by appearances. So you think if we go down this path, we'll find them?
I'd say so, yes.
Keel, I should warn you. It looks like we'll have to fight them off ourselves. I'd never order you to go first, of course. You'll be supporting us from the rear. But this will be a pretty grim situation for your first real battle. Are you up for it? If you're not sure of yourself...
I'll do it. Please, let me help. Might not be as good as you or the sergeant, but I'll still do my best.
Good. That's what I like to hear from my men. In that case, let's go on ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yes!
Okay, so that's an exit. And that is... Looking for a save point. Nice. Pull that away. Just in case it might activate.
Incoming! Yes!
Oh, we can...
Let's finish this quick.
No. Want to raid assault. Assault. Push assault. Attack. 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 There we go.
We did it, Stocke!
That was the correct form. Alright. Alright, I want to try this. See if it'll work.
help.
What?
No. Yeah.
Here goes.
Yeah.
This'll do the trick.
Yeah.
Hip hip, hooray!
Nope. I thought I might be able to blow up one of those gemstones, but apparently not. It was worth the try.
Look, there they are.
They must have used those explosives to blast open the entrance and get in.
The cave-in before was probably caused by the explosion. We used explosives on our side of the entrance first, but the cave-in happened much closer to this side.
Whoa, so wait. We almost got buried alive because of them?
Hey, could you keep it down a little? They'll hear us.
Oh, sorry.
There's more than I expected. Maybe more than we can handle. Any ideas, Stocke?
Well, let's try those explosives.
What? We do that, and we'll be buried alive for sure.
Actually, I think we'll be okay. Those explosives over there aren't as powerful. Not powerful enough to cause a collapse anyway. But even a weaker explosive can make a great weapon.
Then that's what we'll do. At the very least, it ought to thin them out.
How do you make the most outlandish decisions with such a straight face? And again, you've always been like that. Okay, we have our plan.
I think I see why this guy's Stocke's best friend now.
We'll handle igniting the explosives, you guys finish off the remaining soldiers.
All right.
Ready, Keel?
Yes, sir. This'll be my first time in a real fight.
Are you scared? It's okay. That's natural. Psych yourself up by giving a big yell from the pit of your stomach. Now let's get going.
Eat this!
Damn.
What? Keel, time to cut loose!
Yes, sir!
It's do or die.
Or no. Start with him. Push assault. Left assault.
It's
Jeez.
looking bad. This'll do the trick.
Yes. Let me have a go.
Okay. Not gonna turn it down.
There.
Let's go.
Should work.
Thunder!
There.
Ugh, this is looking bad.
Easy peasy.
We did it!
Well done, Keel. You did great back there.
Thank you, sir. We'd never have pulled off such a bold plan without the two of you.
Come on, enough of that. You're embarrassing me.
Captain.
Ah, I see you've taken care of the boulders.
Yes, sir.
We've handled them already. Well done, everyone. Our first campaign couldn't have gone better. Now, this is the only loose end left. My orders are to seal the entrance, but
Is there a problem with that?
not really. Just feels like a waste. I'm wondering if we could use Granorg's plan here against them. Mount a counteroffensive.
Oh, I see. You're right.
I wouldn't recommend it. They'll be watching for us to make a move like that.
You're right. If I came up with a plan that easily, they had to have thought of it first. Well, besides, this path is too narrow. A whole brigade would never be able to squeeze through. Fair enough. We seal this place just as ordered. That should do it.
But couldn't they just blast it open again?
We'll post a guard here, but I doubt they're dumb enough to try the same trick twice. In which case, mission complete. Let's head back to Alistel.
Now that it's over, it feels like it all ended too soon. Did we really just win our first victory?
Yeah. But
You know, you're right. But our COs did all the heavy lifting.
Nonsense. You all did well. I may have been hoping for the best, but inside I was bracing for the worst. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome than this.
Captain,
But don't go thinking you're hard in vets just yet. Once we get home, you'll be going through some harsh training. There won't be any breaks. I'll run you all so hard, you'll wish you had died today. So you better be prepared.
I don't think so. Sergeant Stocke, thank you. What you said before the mission about not letting any of us die, it meant a whole lot to me. Thank you very much, sir.
sure.
It's over already?
It is. You two did well in there. Let's go back to Alistel.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to rest here a while longer. You go on ahead, Stocke.
All right.
There were some bumps along the way, but that went well. I think we can get through this even if we're not part of Special Intelligence anymore.
Probably. I was surprised the other guys were so green, though. That's why I froze up. I had no clue that's how it was gonna turn out.
That's not the only reason you froze up, is it, Rainey?
Huh?
It's because of where we are. The Alma Mine. After everything that happened here, I can't say I blame you.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. Come on, let's get moving.
But what happened there?
We made it. For a while there, I didn't know what was gonna happen to us.
Yes. Twice is enough for that particular experience, thank you.
You've been in a cave-in before?
Oh, well, yeah. The mercenary troop we used to be in was wiped out by one.
We had taken a job from Alistel to guard the mine. A horde of monsters suddenly appeared, and we were swept up in an enormous melee. Then one of the monsters broke the support beam holding up the ceiling. I don't suppose I need to tell the rest of it, do I?
So you were buried alive? That would have been the end for most. I'm surprised you two survived.
You and me both. I still can't believe we made it out.
We were grateful to have lived, but Rainey and I had nowhere to go afterwards. That's when Heiss gave us a place in the SI.
I see. There's no predicting Heiss.
But there's still something that bothers me.
This again, Rainey?
What's this about?
Mark still won't believe me, but I swear that monster came specifically to destroy that support beam. Mark and I were practically on a silver platter in its path, but it ignored us. He insists I'm just imagining it, mind you.
Because if that were true, it would mean monsters have some semblance of intelligence. And one causing its own death through a cave-in would indicate the opposite. How do you reconcile that?
How should I know? It must have had its reasons.
As I keep saying, it's all in your head. It's just your imagination, Rainey. And if it isn't, all it means is that we were unlucky.
And round we go. I'm telling you, it was making a beeline for that support beam.
Don't get too worked up over it. It's in the past. Putting it out of your mind is the best way to get beyond it.
I agree completely.
All right, I get it. Either way, whatever happened, happened. No point bickering over it now. Okay, that's enough talk about that. Let's get going.
You've returned, Stocke. You have begun walking the path of a soldier. It will not be an easy journey. But should you falter, look around you. There will always be people there to lend their support. Now, let us add a new chapter to the White Chronicle.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Let's save. And continue with the chapter.
Terribly sorry for my tardiness. I hope you can forgive me as well, High Colonel Diaz.
Perish the thought, Count Selvan. I've only just arrived myself.
Ah, very good. So then, Queen Protea, what is it you have summoned us to do for you today?
What do you think? Ever since the Alistelians took the Sand Fortress back, our front line has been receding. And now, the surprise attack on Alma Mine has failed as well. You will make an accounting of yourselves for this.
Indeed we will, Your Majesty. And my sorrow over this failure is heartfelt.
An operation is already underway to recapture the Sand Fortress. Be assured of that. We owe much to Count Selvan's corps for keeping the enemy occupied at Alma Mine. Think of it as mere bait for the real prize, and it's well worth the sacrifice.
If you say so, then I won't press the subject. But if you fail to take back the fortress after all this...
I'm keenly aware of the consequences.
That is all. You are excused.
Yes, Your Majesty.
By your leave.
No, you, Jackie. You the nerd.
So, what is on Her Majesty's official schedule of events today? Will she be spectating as the gladiators tear each other limb from limb for her amusement? Or will she be attending services to worship the young boys in the choir? What a busy life our queen leads.
Leave it be. It suits a wench like her.
Pitiful. Just shameful.
I have to thank you for speaking on my behalf in there, Diaz. I'd as soon not become the latest target in Pin the Tail on the Scapegoat for that wench.
Think nothing of it. But you should know that we prepared quite thoroughly for the operation at Alma Mine. Yet Alistel saw through the ruse immediately and mounted a quick counteroffensive. It's that accursed watchdog.
Heiss, you mean? It's true that he has an unusually keen nose. He sniffs out all our schemes, one after the other. It's to the point where I wonder if he doesn't know the plans beforehand. But if we change our perspective slightly, he may become another tool in our arsenal.
What are you hinting at?
I can't say this too loudly, but there's a man above Heiss. So we should be able to take similar measures. Well.
Tell me, Selvan, how far would you be willing to take this?
We've been taking risks ever since we raised that commoner to a queen on her beauty alone. I'm not saying that this can be done swiftly, but having broached the possibility to you, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
I see. I have no objection. But I'm a warrior at heart, and I'd like to apply our own skill to the situation a bit more. While true that our army is at a disadvantage, Alistel's side also overreaches, I think. There are times when their supply route is unguarded.
How characteristic of you. All I wanted for the moment was your consent.
I've already made a move. If we take the Sand Fortress, they'll be woefully undersupplied. The thaw machines that make up their main force are expensive and difficult to maintain. With their supply lines cut, they're as good as annihilated.
I see. Then I'll make the necessary negotiations before the next meeting.
I'll be counting on it.
Count on me all you need. Bending the assembly to our will is my job. Yours is to go out and oversee fruitful operations.
And all of it.
For our kingdom.
That captain sure is an interesting guy.
You're right. You don't find people of his caliber that often in Alistel.
And man, compared to Stocke, the difference is night and day. It's hard to believe the two of them could end up best friends.
There isn't much to it. It just so happened that we served with each other in the same brigade.
So you're war buddies. The two of you must have gone through a lot together. That's the feeling I get anyway. Could just be me.
I've got to admit, I'm a little jealous. I've always wanted to have that kind of camaraderie. You think we could ever work on that level, Stocke?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Keel!
There you are. Dr. Sonia is asking for Sergeant Stocke to report to medical. I'm to bring you.
Sonia's calling me.
Right. Follow me, Sergeant. I promised Sonia I'd return with you.
Oh, really? You made a promise with a beautiful doctor, huh?
Oh, I didn't know you had it in you, Keel.
Oh no, I'm just... well, please don't make fun of me.
All right. I'll go see what she needs.
Oh, and Sergeant? Would you happen to have any spare time coming up? I'd really like to improve with my sword by training under someone with your skill. I'm confident in my form for ceremonies, but when it comes to actual combat...
I'll see if I can make some time for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
He and Rosh are really close, huh? Well, color me curious.
Agreed. Anyway, we should get going.
Yeah, come on!
Ooh, are these soldiers gone now?
Why, hello. Oh. Oh.
I know. Well then.
Yeah, buddy. Seed ring, what does that do? She could actually use the MP boost.
Yes.
And a pile of money. Take a look real quick. Okay, Night Guard's not there. I guess he's only there in prologue? So we'll have to go back at some point. Probably next time we get a chance. I could buy 2 silver mails. I kind of want to make her stronger. There you go. She's a little bit more beefy now. Where am I supposed to go?
Yes? Say! Uh-huh. Thank goodness!
Yes. Thank you. Indeed. Thank you.
There we go.
I'm sorry it took me so long.
You're finally here. Thank you, Keel.
Oh, no need to thank me. Well, I'd do anything for you, ma'am.
Stocke, you shouldn't make your men have to go on wild goose chases to find you. Now, right this way, please.
You'll listen to what the doctor says to you, won't you, Sergeant Stocke? If you give her too much trouble, I'll have to tell Captain Rosh.
Why would you bring up Rosh here?
Oh, well... with your permission, please excuse me.
Seems they've warmed up to you. You're the quiet type, so I was worried they'd get the wrong impression of you.
You needed me for something?
I called you here so I could check up on those wounds you sustained last time.
There's no need to worry. They've more or less healed.
They wouldn't employ doctors if the soldiers could make that decision for themselves. Now take off your clothes and let's see those wounds. Okay, all done. It seems you were right. They have indeed healed. But I still must insist that you don't push yourself too hard.
Ah, Stocke. I've been looking for you.
You might have to get in line.
Huh? Well, anyway, they're planning a strike. Lieutenant General Raoul wants us in his office immediately.
Ever since the operation at the mine, the army is getting deployed more frequently.
Well, we are short on men, but look on the bright side. They've got the good sense to send us in with the brigade of fresh recruits.
That's what concerns me. You two need to look out for yourselves better than you do.
Well, we'll get around to that. Stocke, can you meet me in the Lieutenant General's office? I need to have a quick word with Sonia.
Got it.
How's Stocke doing?
He's fine. So why did you ask me to give him a checkup? Is there a big mission coming up?
Under the circumstance, all of the missions are big. And he's the type who would never speak up. He works through it all by himself. That's why he's dangerous. Someone needs to look after him. But if you say he's fine, that's one less burden on my shoulders. Come on, don't give me that look. No matter the mission, I'm going to make it back. And Stocke will too.
I know you will. Because I'd never forgive either of you if you died and left me behind.
Whoa, easy, Tiger.
Stop joking around. I'm serious.
I know. Just trust that we'll stay safe, and wait for us to come back. Anyway, I better get going.
A new mission, huh?
I thought I told you to go on ahead.
Even if I had, I wouldn't have been able to hold a conversation with him until you showed up.
I suppose that's true. The Lieutenant General talks a lot, but I can't imagine the two of you alone in a room. Oh, come on. I've had enough dirty looks for one day. Let's go together. The Lieutenant General's office is on the 3rd floor to the right.
Actually, let's go down and see Sonia real quick.
What's the matter, Sonia? You don't look yourself. Do you have a fever or something?
Oh, Stocke. I'm sorry. No, I'm perfectly healthy. It's just, I've got a lot on my mind.
Rosh, would you mind stepping outside?
Huh? Sure.
Can you talk now, Sonia?
To tell you the truth, it's about Rosh.
Is there something wrong between you two?
It feels like he's been avoiding me lately.
Rosh? Are you sure you're not overthinking it?
I'm not. We had our birthdays a few days ago, and you know what he did?
That's right. Your birthdays are around the same time, huh?
Yes. We usually give each other gifts, but this time...
He's probably just busy with work.
You think so? The Rosh I know would never just forget about this. Does he hate me now? Did I do something wrong?
Do you really believe you did?
No. That's why I'm so confused. What could be wrong?
Okay. So I don't know what I need to do next for that. But we'll go ahead and go to the 3rd floor.
Reporting in, sir.
Ah, Captain Roche and Sergeant Stocke, was it? Or should I say Major Roche and Lieutenant Stocke?
General Hugo.
The young lion of the Alistel army. Your success at Alma Mine is held in high regard, even amongst the citizens. I'd hoped to meet you in person, and now I see, you do have the look of a loyal warrior.
Your praise is more than I deserve.
At this rate, perhaps you will even be granted an audience with the Prophet Noah. I shall continue to expect great things from you. Well then, please excuse me. Lieutenant General Raoul, I leave the rest to you.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that. And Stocke, it's been a while. I only saw you a few times while you were a military man. But I must say, you look even more capable now than you used to. It's quite reassuring that you've accepted this position in Roche's brigade. When I think back on it, you may have even...
Lieutenant General.
Ah, sorry. I do have a habit of getting long-winded. Let's get back to the mission at hand. So with specific regard to your brigade, first you'll pass through Lasville Hills to reach the Judgment Cliffs. There you will rendezvous with an informant who will have your next set of orders.
So our true destination will not be known, even to us.
Ever since the enemy breached Alma Mine, the brass has been on edge about spies. For operations that cross the border, they don't want specifics floating around.
Understood. We'll prepare the men as soon as possible.
Roche.
Yes, sir?
Well, how should I put this? Make sure that you're keenly aware of your actions from now on.
Sir? Why the sudden concern?
It's General Hugo. It bothers me that he took the trouble to come see you. I only say this because it's you. But did you know he used to be a politician?
I know that his duty to convey the Prophet's word and the war are what made him a general.
Well, consider this simply the ramblings of an older soldier. But do you know how the citizens are referring to you now? The young lions of Alistel. There was another who earned that kind of praise from the public. Even to this day, she's well liked amongst the soldiers.
You mean Field Marshal Viola, the Valkyrie? Her charisma is well beyond ours. She is truly Alistel's goddess of victory.
But I believe you are well aware of where this Valkyrie currently is, and what she's doing. Or to be blunt, where she was put because she was garnering more favor than General Hugo. She's been deployed to the Sand Fortress for a long time now. You might say she was gotten rid of.
But there's something I don't understand. Wasn't it General Hugo himself who promoted her to Field Marshal?
Ah, but that's where you see Hugo shine as a politician.
Night, Jackie. I will talk to you later.
By promoting her, he tied her down to the front lines at the Sand Fortress, thereby removing her from the castle and securing his own fame. If you ask me, the war is on its last legs. What's more, you two are working hard to make that a reality. That is why I have this advice for the two of you. Fight well, but try to keep the post-war in perspective. The end of a war is never truly the end, but the beginning of something else. I believe that will be the time for you both to demonstrate your true strength. But I shouldn't speak in riddles. I'll say it to you plainly. You two have endless potential. Please be careful that he doesn't crush that potential.
You give me too much credit. I'm really not that impressive.
I'm just rambling, remember? Anyway, coming back safely is your first task. That's all I need to tell you. Get ready to move out immediately.
Understood. Our brigade will pass through Lasville Hills and advance to the Judgment Cliffs. Stocke, we'll need to get ready. Let's gather the men. The rendezvous point is set. Each leader will escort their squad to the Judgment Cliffs. Those hills are infested with monsters, so be prepared for anything. All mobilized squads, move out. Yeah!
Hooray!
Keel,
Yes, Captain.
you're with us. I'll make sure you get some training in along the way.
Thank you, sir.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Alright, and let's push on.